had a little trouble in this 426.11 to 426.67 area. Not so much this week, but much of last week. We've reduced this as a significant day support level. What I do see that has consequences through the rest of the week and into next is 428.95. Now, we did not close below this channel bottom on Tuesday. We closed above it by over a half a point. It is our pivot point, not only for the day, but into later week. We do need to close below it to set up 398.56 as a 3 to 5 day downside target. But even opening below it does offer it as day resistance. I don't think we'll see 398.56 today, but we could see lower price activity. If we close today below 428.95, I do think that sets up a 3 to 5 day target, 3 to 5 day swing trade down to 398.56, where we actually could bottom out through next week and round up within several weeks to the 453.31 rising channel top. I'd mentioned that following the settlement above the 361.30 level, that our next meaningful objective is the 458.82 rising channel top, and that remains true. This 453.31 up to 458.82 area is a significant zone of resistance near term. Can contain buying through October. If you've been long the last couple of weeks, this is your zone, 3 to 5 week swing traders, to take at least some, if not all, profits. For those of you who are more aggressive and like to play both sides of the market, you could reverse and go short in the 453.31 to 458.82 region, anticipating the full rotational downside possibility into the low 360s over the following 3 to 5 weeks. On the way down, once again, we've got 398.56, and we're back kind of in the 3 to 5 day swing trade. If we open, close today above 428.95, that maintains 453.31 over the next 2 to 3 days with present volatility, where we could top out, as I say, through October and fall away again. Inversely, if we close today below 428.95, 398.56 is likely over the next 3 to 5 days. And I will say that opening below 428.95 does present a dynamic that is more inclined for downside. Selling pressures can build, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the market continue south. The closing below 428.95, expect 398.56 within 3 to 5 days, where we could bottom out through next week, possibly into October trade, and round up into the 450s from here. Closing below 398.56 is the indication of the low 360s, which we say is in reach anyway over the next 3 to 5 weeks. If we can close in the coming week, 2 or 3 above the 458.82 rising channel top, with present volatility, we're probably just 3 to 5 more weeks away from reaching 523.57. Just know that if we open at or above 428.95, this market can rally nicely today. Closing above 428.95, 453.31 likely by the end of the week. Closing below 428.95, 398.56 likely.
Want more wins in your portfolio? Get Daily SPY and Triple Q analysis that gives you a clear plan for the market's next move, plus 2 high probability stock picks each week, complete with entry, stop, and targets. Standout names we've covered include GE Vernova, AMD, and Robinhood. Start trading with a plan at wickedstocks.com.